Thibodeau straight down. Anyway, to try and shorten that thing up.
Pulling his way to the basket is Jalen Duren. He now has 18. 90-73. Scramble on the sideline for the ball. Trying to prevent the inbound pass by Karis LeVert. It goes outside. Jalen Duren hands to Karis inside of the big man, and he's almost in a fist fight trying to get a
coming for him.
JD's first.
Any certainty that he would be out there, and thank goodness he is, because they need him tonight. Most nights.
It would have been hard to win this game the way the Warriors played early without him. Makes both free throws, and he has 20. Pistons 92, Golden State 73. A throwaway by Yurtseven. That's their 22nd turnover.
And the whole idea is just speed them up, make them uncomfortable.
He's trying to hit Leons on the sideline. Pistons lob it. JD just touches it down this time. The big man with 22, and the Pistons lead by 21. Spencer with a miss. Yurtseven follows and misses. Follows again and misses. And it still comes down to Yurtseven. And his shot is blocked by Javonte Green. The State Warriors, big house here. Yurtseven has another one come out with English.
Man, they've been dapping each other up all throughout the second half. Luke Walton and Jarrett Jack.
Asar Thompson. Lobs it inside, comes back outside to Chaz Lanier. Now, Asar trying to get to the basket. Ball batted out by Golden State.
Since the year 2000.
They will guard you. We've seen that. Jalen Duren called for a bump on Yurtseven. That's his fourth foul. That's the only bad news, but we have 10 and 21 to go in the game, and the Pistons are up 21. To the basket for a miss. Yurtseven. Pass outside. Swipe by Asar Thompson. JD to the basket. Powers it up. No, but the whistle blows. Hard to stop. 8-73. First free throw won't fall.
You know, when you look at last night's game and tonight, you'd have to say that with a little bit more with the added responsibility that's been placed upon them, the extra shots that they might get, a few more touches, the assists. I mean, the assist numbers looked last night and will eventually look tonight like Cade was in the lineup, piling them up.
And they're cautiously holding Isaiah Stewart out until he's 100% for the playoffs. The Pistons out with two key guys. Takeaway to the lane, to the rim. Karis LeVert lays it up, lays it for Asar. Count him. 7 swipes. That's Santos trying to shake away from Lanier. Nice job by Chaz Lanier defensively. That's 25 turnovers for the Golden State Warriors. Karis LeVert to forecourt for the Pistons. Playing without their star, Cade Cunningham. And at this point in time, it isn't even close against Golden State. Jalen Duren's shot won't fall. Santos with the rebound. L.J. Cryer to forecourt. Santos hitting on the baseline. Deep bounce to Yurtseven. Missed the short hook, but drew a foul. B-ball Paul will check in. Yurtseven gets the second free throw to fall. Just under 9 minutes left. Pistons forecourt to Ron Holland against Podziemski. Podziemski knocks it away and out of bounds. Inbound pass to Danis. Nice screen from Paul Reed. All in the lane. On the wing to Ron Holland. To the baseline. Now in front to Paul. Here's the jumper. No. Podziemski with a rebound. His forecourt pass. Knocked away. And out of bounds by the Pistons. 7 inside. Pistons got the ball pried loose, and finally it lands in the lap of Javonte Green.
He brought it down twice, and the second time he wasn't able to hold on to it.
Paul Reed from the wing for 3. It won't go through. Off it comes to Santos for Golden State. 8 minutes left. 2 Pistons slip and fall as they run into one another, Holland and Javonte Green. But Javonte comes up with the basketball. No looks to Karis LeVert. Double clutch lay in. No. Tap back up and in by Paul Reed. Here at 7 with a hook off the glass, and he hit it. You can't teach guys to be 6'11". 99-77 Pistons. Danis Jenkins to the lane. Danis gets it back in the corner from Ron Holland. Fires, it won't fall. Podziemski with a rebound. Podziemski still has it. Pass tipped away. Danis Jenkins. Spencer from the baseline will inbound. The Podziemski against Duncan Robinson. Shot clock at 10. He gets some help from Danis Jenkins, but his starter's drive stumble. Leon's way outside and got a little lucky with the Glasser from behind. I want to give him 4. Or is it just 3 as the rule book says?
My goodness. Got a guilty look on his face.
Duncan Robinson to Paul Reed. Inside for Tobias. Clock at 5 to the baseline. Little fall away. Will not fall. Tapped outside to Danis. Danis drives. Dishes to Tobias. To the basket. Runs up the hook. It won't fall. And the Warriors. Duncan Robinson from the baseline. Into the corner to Tobias Harris. Tobias backs on Podziemski. Way too strong.
Oh! George got a little hot.
Foul on Tobias. Spencer topside gunning. It is off the heel. Ron Holland with a rebound. Quickly to Tobias. Sideline to Ron. This for 3. Off the iron. Paul Reed with a rebound. Tried to get the shot airborne. Knocked out of bounds by Podziemski of the Warriors. 5:53 to play. Danis inbounds to Tobias. Paul Reed hands to Duncan Robinson. Back inside to Paul. B-ball Paul reverses and scores.
Oh, I love Paul Reed.
How nice was that? Podziemski wasn't going to stop. On his way down the lane, he was fouled by Danis Jenkins.
And he's got 14 and 6. 3 assists to boot.
At the line, Podziemski gets the first. One another. Join thousands of fellow Detroit sports fans by being part of the I Ran the D5K on the 9th of May. Walk or run, your support helps youth programs across the city. Register today at iranthed5k.com. Podziemski has 15, made both free throws. 101-82. 5:39 to play. Danis Jenkins slow walks it across the timeline. Gets the screen for Paul Reed. Turns the corner, a jet to the basket. He was going to dunk it, but 2 Warriors took him down. Had to be courageous to go back in there. Danis Jenkins. The Texan strikes twice at the stripe. He has 15 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists.
Wouldn't it be something? I don't think there's enough time left, or he'll be out there long enough. But wouldn't it be something if he got a triple-double one of these nights?
Beginning of the year on a 2-way contract. Spencer spins and fires and fills it for Golden State with 5 and 10 left. He has 6. It's 103-84 Pistons. Danis to forecourt. Payton meets him. Tobias screens. And on a switch, he's got Payton on him down deep. Off to Ron Holland. Quick hook, and he hit it. Nice job by Ron. Ron Holland in double figures with 11 in just 17 minutes.
Another 5 assists. Back-to-back games with 5 assists for Tobias Harris, folks. Love what he's doing out there in terms of just being a leader and setting the tone.
The Pistons a challenge. They don't.
Yeah, he came up to the sideline begging, please, for me.
She's a Piston fan. He and his wife are here tonight, so excited to watch the Pistons in person.
All right.
They watch every Piston game on TV now.
All right.
He has been converted to not only an NBA fan, but a Piston fan by his wife. Good for her.
In Chicago, no
Yeah. Danis Jenkins to the basket, backed up on a head of steam, went right to the rim. He has 17 points. Close to a triple-double. Santos down deep and scoring from under is Will Richard. Richard has 7. It's 107-88. Paul Reed screens for Chaz Lanier. He'll rise and fire. It's off the heel. Looked good until it wasn't. Scramble for the rebound, a whistle and a foul. But that didn't bother him too much.
No. Paul Reed greeting the people.
We've been talking to some of the people from the great state of Michigan. Draymond, the Saginaw guy.
Getting some shoes out. Nice.
Spencer with a long gun, and it does not drop. Scramble for the rebound. Out of bounds with 3:36 to play.
He is jeered in every game, in every arena, except in San Francisco, his home arena. And that might be true, but I think he gets a little break here.
Yeah, I think he does too.
Get back to it. Bring it back to it.
Payton with a dunk. Danis with the basketball. 3 and 10 to play. Tolu Smith out high. Puts it down, spins on yard 7, and laid it in. Nice move by 6'11", 251-pound Tolu Smith.
He was looking for someone to pass to. No one emerged, so he took it on his own.
This is now 74 points in the paint. Quick score for Golden State for Richard, who has 9. But the Pistons lead 110-92, 2:39 to play. Danis Jenkins. Into the paint to Tolu, back to Danis. Here's a 3-ball, and it's through. Danis Jenkins with a long gun. Said something to the guys on the bench. They must have dared him to shoot it. Guys on the other bench. Inside to yard 7. And he looked all of 6'11" on that shot. 113-94. 2 minutes left.
See if the Pistons could get one more assist for 30. Another 30 assist night. Need an assist to do it.
Ron Holland gives to Danis. Tolu sets the screen. Danis in the lane. With his arm around Assar, who does it with defense and with hustle.
If you play with a guy like that, what you just saw, that hug, that embrace from Tobias for Assar Thompson, you know you got a special guy on your team, and everybody appreciates it.
Oh, sure.
That you're watching, man, get better. Your guys will hold the fort.
He's the favorite player of everybody in Detroit. This free throw, yard 7 will try to follow it up with a hook, and he does. Yard 7, 8 points, all here in the fourth. And he missed 4 free throws. He'd have a dozen if he'd made them all. 115-97, a minute and 20 left. Danis Jenkins out high against Pat Spencer.
30 assists, maybe?
Deep to Chaz Lanier, missed the 3. Rebound out of bounds to the Warriors. Payton inbounds to Pat Spencer. Spencer with a pretty darn good handle. Whips it topside to L.J. Cryer. Back into the corner for a miss in front. For a score is Payton. He's doing his job. 14 points for Gary Payton II. 115-99. Will the Pistons keep the Warriors out of triple figures? Danis has it poked away. I guess they won't. Golden State gets a steal there, among the leaders in steals in the league. They didn't do the same job the Pistons did in thievery tonight, but that got Richard a hoop. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Pistons with the start of their final big homestand of the season. The crowd suddenly on its feet. They know how well they played without their MVP candidate, Cade Cunningham. Time runs out. Warriors will just inbound the ball and hang on to it. And the Pistons win it going away.